Hello YouTube. I'm going to go back to making videos regularly as I discussed in my last video, and wanted everyone to know that I have been reading all the comments on my videos and everything like that, and I do try to read every single one, and I wish I could respond to them, but I've been having issues with YouTube wanting authentication for my account so I can post comments. I can post videos, but I can't post comments. I don't know how much sense that makes, but I don't think it makes much. I will be going through all the comments on all of my videos and trying to answer as many questions as I can, at least the pertinent ones. So there'll be a few Q&A videos. Keep up with the comments. Maybe the 10 of you that still watch my stuff regularly, and let me know anything else that I haven't covered that maybe you'd want to know. But on another note, I still have this truck that I did all my videos with back then. I mean, I've done a couple upgrades. I jumped on the LED light bar bandwagon and stuff, but I 4-liter converted this years ago, and I've put about 80,000 miles on that conversion, and other than a couple minor oil leaks and a bad water pump and one electrical issue that I didn't touch in my conversion that drove the fuel pump, other than that I really haven't had any issues at all. Running General Grabber AT2 tires now, which I think I have about 30,000 miles on those, and they're still pretty decent as far as I'm concerned. I have a 8,000 pound Smittybilt winch way down in there. It's kind of buried, but I can access it. And I've had to take it apart and repair it because the pin that secured this lever came out and decided to get into some stuff. It didn't really destroy any of the gearing, so I was able to rebuild it, and I parts washed the whole thing and lubed the whole thing with molybdenum disulfide grease, so high pressure grease, and you know, it's been great. Everything about it's been pretty good. I did put a traction bar in here a few years back, and it did make quite a bit of a difference. The rear doesn't squat anymore. You can see it right here, and it attaches to the frame in this vicinity here on the inside. I'm not crawling underneath. Have 63-inch Chevy springs in it, which ride amazing and flex equally as amazing. I've redone the bed slightly. I put new wood on it, and I added, this is a 2-inch receiver that is mounted vertically for using a vise instead of using the regular trailer hitch. And it I also made a T-bar for it. As you can see, I have a mount / guard for putting ladders and whatever, and even though it's only made out of 1/4-inch flat bar, it seems to support a couple 100 pounds of weight just fine. So I'm trying to use it for more utility than anything. Please excuse me if this video seems a little shaky, but I also redesigned this where these ammo cans are. Unfortunately, I don't have the key in my hand, so let me grab it. And this is a lot better than the old strap system I had, as I'm fumbling. But what's nice about this is there's no straps to cut, no nothing, and all you do is you grab this lever, you flip it back, and then you pull it out, and then you can access all 3 of them without any straps or real fumbling, because even the strap system took 2 hands. So, and the nice thing is this, actually no, it's this can, has all sorts of chains and everything in it, and it weighs about 100 pounds, and it was kind of difficult to spin it and put it in there because of the way that it was. And with this, you can just, this is a light one, you can just grab and slide right out, and the same thing happens. You can push it right back in. Had to redesign the filler neck a little bit. It's just exhaust tubing under here. So lots of little tweaks here and there just to make everything more effective and efficient and everything. So updated the console slightly. Has a 400 watt power inverter in it. Still running a 10-inch sub behind the seat. You know, lots of goodies, and every single light on the outside of this truck has been upgraded to LED, including the headlights, which those of you in the know might know that these are the rigid conversions that Truck-Lite sells, and they were kind of expensive, but man, the light output is really nice. A few years back, ended up redesigning the bracket for the York compressor, and this is all made out of 1/4 inch, and the whole section that holds the compressor is one continuous piece that is press broke, and it is held down in the factory location. And this conversion clears the hood with a 1-inch body lift, just barely. And I'm also running a Saginaw power steering pump. Let me put this down for a second and put my hood prop in so I can use my other hand. And it uses the Saginaw power steering pump, which is way down here. And I had problems with access, so this tube is off of a 98-ish S10 that's been cut and modified, and it works with this now not produced conversion for the Ford setup. Been revising some wiring. The old stuff was kind of scary, so I went with this is an RTMR. It's called an RTMR unit by Cooper Busman, and it uses focus. This is just micro relays and micro fuses, but it's all waterproof. I wish I could have found something that used the same fuse type that the truck uses, but no, it's the nicest thing I could get, and I'm gonna work with it. And it's actually a really nice product. One update that I did do to the York system is I added this catch for oil from the blow-by from here, and this other tube here goes down to the filter on the tank, which is right there. So I don't end up, when it auto cleans itself, it doesn't dump on the ground, it dumps in here, and then you can drain it into whatever. I did update my rubber line to, this is a Teflon line stainless steel line that's actually off of heavy duty trucks, and they use that for air compressor line. I'll feed to the wet tank. It was actually a used piece that I found in the garbage, and I just replaced the ends and used it, and as you can see, it runs over to here, and it runs down into the wheel well to a check valve, which is mounted on the frame rail, and by then it dissipates enough heat that I went to 1/2 inch DOT air brake line, which works quite well, and the whole thing, the whole system is plumbed in this. So I've been improving slowly and making it better, and that's one of those things. Also made this Mercury switch activated work light in here. You can see, you put it down and it goes out, which is nice. So lots of little tweaks here and there, but I'll keep you updated. If there's any questions about anything, just leave it down there in the comments, and I'll read them and I'll respond in video form. And for a whole dozen of you, thanks for watching. Bye.